So exciting, the news that the Canada-wide Science Fair coming to Lethbridge next year, and two of the faces of this really amazing science fair, Katie Vandersloot and Rachel Brown, both from Medicine Hat. So this is pretty exciting to have this science fair fairly close to you guys.
It is so exciting for us, having been involved in science fair from such a young age.
Right.
It feels just great to know it'll be close to home.
Good. Now you guys have been involved with science for a while. You guys became best of friends. And how did this love of science begin for you guys?
Actually, we began with our middle school science fair teacher, science teacher, who showed us where science fair can take you. And having been a chaperone of the national fair for quite some time, our teacher was able to show us the adventures and the experiences that he had had going to the fair, as well as the opportunities that are presented to you by getting involved in such a special thing.
And you guys have been doing a little traveling too, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been so privileged by the funding from the generous sponsors in our community, such as Kiwanis, Praxis, Opega, and we've been able to travel to first year in Ottawa, second year Winnipeg, third year Peterborough, fourth year, last year was in Toronto, and then this year, we actually just found out last weekend, we'll be traveling to PEI.
Yay, cool.
For our last one.
Yeah, because you guys are graduating high school this year.
We are. Yeah.
But you guys have made such an impact already. Tell us about, I mean, this is just late news too. Tell us about your science project, and this is making nationwide news.
It is really good timing. With our project we began last year, we actually measured and detected concentrations of triclosan, which is the chemical added to antibacterial products in the water systems. And using this concentration, we were able to induce bacteria, susceptible bacteria, to become resistant to both triclosan and antibiotics by purely exposing the bacteria to triclosan. So this is very alarming because it could lead to cross-resistance of bacteria in the environment. And we decided with this information we were going to begin a petition, and it really has been something we've been very passionate about this year. And
because this is something that can create superbugs, right?
Yes, we believe that there is a link between the two, and with more research, I think that you will find that superbugs will develop out of this cross-resistance.
Right. How did you decide this? What was your project? How did you do this and come up with all of the information?
Well, actually, back in 2009, when the swine flu epidemic hit, we noticed that there was an increase in the use of triclosan soaps and hand sanitizers. And hand sanitizers are coming up all over the community, in hospitals and in churches and in schools. And so we really wanted to know what was in these products that was able to kill the bacteria that we may have contacted in our hands. Right. So after doing research, we found out that in antibacterial products, the chemical is triclosan. And having not really liked ourselves using hand sanitizer, we wanted to focus in on what maybe triclosan could be doing to the bacteria and how it was affecting it.
Right. And so now you've determined that this is not a good thing to have, and ultimately looking for this triclosan to be banned.
Yeah, that's true. This September, we began a petition after the Canada-wide Science Fair last year and our experience in Slovakia for the International Science Fair to...
Oh, you missed Slovakia. You've been to Slovakia?
Oh.
Yeah, geez. Hey.
Slovakia. Yeah. Where did that come from?
Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah. Just having the opportunity to talk and share our ideas with kind of more of a global audience, we were really pushed to do something about it and put our ideas in action and words into action.
Right.
So we began this petition, and we actually had sent it up within the past month, and we received confirmation that our petition was received and presented at the House of Commons, and they'll be getting back to us. But it is what's more exciting is the federal government today, on Friday,
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll be actually making the decision as to whether or not they label triclosan a toxic chemical.
Wow. So you can make a difference in the high school.
You can. Yeah. You really can. And I think that with all of the encouragement and support that we've had from our community, our mentors, and our parents over the years, we really have been able to work to trying to make a difference. Yeah. And you're not just limited because of your age or your grade. Right. And we really stand proud for representing females in science.
Fantastic. All right, tell people how important science is and how fun it can be.
Oh my goodness. We could go on forever. Rachel and I both, ever since grade 7 and grade 6, you never really think. We were just like every other kid. But once we really kind of started getting into science, once you dig your teeth into it, you really can't stop. You ask questions, and if you work towards it, you can find the answer. And we've had the most amazing experiences at Canada-wide Science Fair. Changed our lives, without a doubt.
Absolutely. Our outlook, I think, on life has really changed. And who we are today has been a bit, like, who we stand for and represent was definitely the experiences that we have over the years with Science Fair.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Very much. Thank you.
Very much for
See you next year, right? Back here in town.
Yes.
Yes,
We hope to come back as alumni
We'll
ambassadors.
definitely come visit.
All right. Thank you.